So quick, we're gonna do a quick officials rant. So I don't know if many of you people have seen it already, but last weekend there was an issue down in Oklahoma City with a referee who punched a fan in the face and knocked him out cold, right? So first of all, to really quickly comment on that one, parents, coaches, players, you gotta stop crossing the line with officials. You have to. In that particular situation, it was a guy who hasn't been calling very long, and when he felt threatened, that's what happens. That's what happens when grown men, grown women feel threatened, and they have to stand up for themselves. So parents, players, coaches, all that stuff, man, y'all have got to be more mindful of how you talk to officials. Which brings me to my point today. Assigners, if you assign or if you run in tournaments and stuff like that, yo, you got to be on your shit. Straight up and down, bro. You got to be on your shit. Can't be a situation where there's a close game, marginal call one way or the other, and at the end of it, you got, coaches and parents running over to the officials as they're trying to get dressed, as they're trying to get out the gym, running up on them, screaming at them at the top of their lungs, questioning the calls, berating them. Can't do that kind of thing. And assigners and as coordinators for these tournaments and stuff like that, that's on you. That is 100% on you. There's no way you can let parents and fans and coaches do that to your officials. Why? Because of what happened last week. If we're not going to get protection from these tournaments and these coordinators and stuff like that, then you have an official punching a guy in the face. That's what happens. So this is me asking you people who run these tournaments and do all that kind of stuff. And it's not just basketball. I've seen it in baseball, and I damn sure seen it in football. If you're running these events, you gotta take care of your officials. You gotta do it. That's your job. That's part of the gig. And we don't want to hear the fact, these and we understand it's a money situation, but what I don't want to hear is, where these coaches and these parents, they pay the entry fees to get in this stuff. That means shit to the referee. Take care of your referees, or it's going to be a situation where you're going to not be able to cover the games with officials or scorekeepers because people are fed up. Officials are going to be fed up, or we're going to start striking back. And then at the end of the day, you expect us officials to have decorum and be professional and stuff like that. Require it from the coaches, require it from the parents. We've been doing it for a long time, but it needs to change. It needs to change soon. So that's just my little rant. Please, coaches, please, parents. If you don't like the call, that's fine. But please do not run up on coaches or please don't run up in officials' faces or scream anything that crosses the line into being personal. I mean, that's really all I can say, man. It's just getting old. It's just getting very old. And for me as an official who had nothing to do with the game to have to come into another gym and step in front of these parents and coaches berating these two officials, that's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. That tournament official or that tournament manager or whoever that was, they should have got those parents away. They should have put their foot down. So if you're going to have, high school kids who's going to be doing clocks or over the tournament, stuff like that, make sure they have some kind of authority to make sure this stuff isn't happening to your officials. Incidents like the incidents that happened, 2 weeks ago with some guy getting punched in the face won't happen. But that's all I'm going to say about that today. But things got to change. I'm 100% an advocate for officials. Officials go through too much crap for youth sports not to be taken care of. So that's my aim, is to make sure we get taken care of.